Hi everybody. How are you guys doing? I hope you're... Wait. It was not shifting. I was clicking it and it wasn't changing to the screen I wanted it. Oh my god, that was so scary. This is a little bit... Okay. Hi everybody. Hi guys. Oh my god. Hi everybody. Hi Jace with Nimit. Hi A Little Thoughtless. Hi Lawrence. Hi BS. Hi Kageruma. Hi Lawrence. Hi Metal Face. Hi everybody. Welcome in the chat today. Welcome in. I hope everyone is having a great day today. I know I'm having a great day. I'm having a great day. Renan, thank you so much.
Alfinmi Toko Estar Deste El Inicio, my favorite streamer in the whole world, and you are the only stream that I really watch and enjoy a lot. Although I don't understand English, your expressions are funny and you look very cute. Good to be happy for a couple of hours while I enjoy.
Renan, thank you so much. I kind of didn't real. I know you've said this before, but I kind of didn't realize that you. Why did it just freeze like that? That was weird. I kind of didn't realize that you were that you didn't know English that well. That's actually crazy. I didn't know that. This whole time you've been talking in English, and wow, I had no idea you were going through all of that just to get messages across to me. I need to go to the gym, guys. Okay. Let me put my hair up, guys. Let me put my hair up. Haven't hit arms in a minute now, guys. This is terrible. Okay. I am going to depuff my face right now because it's been stressing me out that I have... Why is it doing this? What's happening? Why is my camera freezing? What's going on here? I'm confused. Okay. That's weird. Got it, he's dead.
Carm showing his muscles.
Showing his I'm sorry, you did not mean that, did you, Renan? Okay, I'm going to use... I don't have any face oil. I'm going to gua sha real quick. I don't have any face oil to do it with. So I'm going to use, sunscreen. Okay, this is not ideal, but I just need to gua sha because I haven't gua sha in so long because I don't have time to gua sha. But I'm like, oh my god, I could just gua sha on my stream. Damage Inc., thank you so much for subscribing. 40 months. Oh my god. 40 months. Damage Inc., how do you feel that you're 40 years old now? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. 40 months. That's such a milestone. How do you feel that you've been here for so long? Damage Inc. has been very loyal. I don't remember a stream without Damage Inc. in it. It's so rare that I don't even remember if there was a time that I streamed and Damage Inc. was not in the chat. Am I shaving? Yes, I'm shaving. That's exactly what I'm doing. Highly traumatized. Hi, Joseph Soros. Do you see how much skin I have? I have so much skin. I have so much skin, guys. There's enormous amounts of skin. If I ever needed to donate skin, I totally could. I totally could donate skin to people who need it. Did your doc blast your meow meow to perfection yet? No, not yet. I changed the date to April 23rd because I'm terrified. And if if insurance doesn't cover it, I know I keep saying this, but if insurance doesn't cover it, I won't do it. I'll take that as a sign. But I am very nervous of that. I'm very nervous to do that. So anyways, guys, I hope everyone's having a nice day. I'm quite stressed. I don't know if you could tell how stressed I am from my cortisol face. I have cortisol face. Heard you're gonna chicken out on the surgery at the end of it all. Mel said you're a shaky warrior. A shaky warrior. Well, who knows? I don't know if I'm going to or not. I'm kind of scared only for the things that could possibly go wrong. Have it done in Mexico instead? I don't know. I'd rather do this something like that here in America.
There is a girl who is almost identical to you, but she has honey-colored eyes and her skin is less white. She would be the Mexican Carmaxla. Her name is Paula. In fact, even her voice is similar to yours but in Spanish.
What? Wow, so you have a Carmaxla clone in Mexico? That's crazy. A Carmaxla clone with honey eyes. That's actually such an interesting thought to have, that there's a clone of me in a Mexican city somewhere. What's the surgery? Well, the surgery is for... Doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. That's beside the point. That's so beside the point. What is happening? Why is my screen keep freezing? No! Come back! Come back! Come back! Guys, do you see this? My screen is frozen! Help! Fix at once! Okay. Oh my god. God, jeez. That's so... What's happening with my thing right now? Carmaxla doing great. That's great. I'll take a clone if they're on sale. I used to think that I look like nobody else on this universe until I started doing TikTok, and I get tagged. I get tagged every single day in people's videos who look like me. And I'm like, oh my god, there's so many girls who look like me. Now I can't say to guys, you'll never find someone like me, because apparently you can. Apparently you can. Pero nunca nadie en el mundo podrá igual tu forma de ser tan única. Okay, well, I guess I'm a little unique. I guess you could say I'm just a little bit unique. I vote you keep it, but I'm just some random dude. I've had a lot of votes. I've actually asked everyone that I know who's seen it recently. I've asked everyone I know who's seen it, and I'm like, what do you think? And they're like, do not do that. What the hell? Kaguruma, thank you so much. Kaguruma, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Luke Roosevelt. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Why can't I gift a sub but not sub myself? Is it not letting you? You should be able to. What the flip-flop? You should be able to do that. Huh. Alan David Corey!
You're gone emotional, that's nothing new.
That is something new. I'm not normally that emotional. I'm very stoic normally. I'm actually quite stoic. They call me Marcus Aurelius because of how chill I am normally. Oh my god, Lawrence, thank you for gifting us up to Hunter. Thank you so much, Lawrence. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Lawrence. What's happening with my hair? Oh my gosh. Are you actually gooning right now? No, I'm not gooning. Probably you're gooning. Do I look tired? Do I look tired? Guys, I keep having these like awful dreams that like all my friends that I know abandon me. What's happening? Like, what is this paranoia? Like, stop. Like, what's happening to me? What's happening to me? I keep just, and then when I got high, which I'm like not normally a high person. Like not normally I'm like a drunk person, but I got high the other day. on a special, because I do that on special occasions. And then I was like, oh my god, everyone's gonna betray me. And I was doing flip-flops. I was doing backflips. I was so freaked out that someone was gonna betray me.
That's alright, you will always be my poop girl, Carmax. Giving
Well,
love.
you're what? You're what, girl? I'm taking away your bit privileges. What the hell? I feel so bloated. What is going on with my face? Like, what is happening to my face? I feel so bloated. Is this dysmorphia? Is this dysmorphia? Is this body dysmorphia? What's happening? What's happening to me? I feel so just bloated. Ah! Have you been crying? I haven't been crying. That's the thing. Like, I look like I've been crying. Am I just like, is this cortisol? Okay. Ah! Why do I look like this? What's happening? Ah! I'm not mogging! I'm not mogging! I can't be seen like this! I'm not mogging! I'm not mogging! I'm not mogging. I'm not mogging. I'm not mogging. You know the boy who cried wolf? You know that guy? You know what happened to the boy who cried wolf, guys? You know what happened to the boy who cried wolf? He got eaten by the wolves in the end. That's the end of the story. In the end of the story, the boy who cried wolf, he got eaten by all the wolves because he was crying about them so much that they all just ate him. So, if I cry about my friends enough, they might eat me. I might like it until I die. Then I wouldn't be happy if I die. But if I die, then everyone will feel bad for me. And I think that's a great idea. Then everyone will feel so much pity. They'll be like, oh, she died. Oh, oh no, Carmela died. Oh, we have to be nicer to Carmela. Oh, Carmela's dead. Oh no, I love Carmela now. And then everyone's gonna love me. But the only way I would be like there to know that is if I fake my death. So I might fake my death to see how everyone reacts to it. Ollie David Corey, thank you so much for the bits. Oh wait, there, finally. What? Why is it so delayed?
I'll just remember your Mother's Day gift to her was poop. That's all, Carmax. Ha ha ha.
Can you shut up? Oh, you gave it. Oh yeah. How do you remember that video? What the? Can you just forget the stupid videos I used to make? Remember me as I am, not as I was. Remember to cultivate your Foids, chat. I don't know what Foids is. Enjoy life. No one cares when you're gone. Carm getting kind of buff. No. No. I'm not getting buff. Not yet. I think if I can't even tell. You can't even see anything. I'm not trying to get buff. I don't want to get buff. I don't want to get buff. I just happen to be getting some muscles by accident. Just because I've just been, hitting the gym lightly, Hitting the gym lightly and then I accidentally get muscles. You guys know how I've been feeling about my life. I've been feeling that, like, everything that happened in my life was for a reason, of course. But then it gets to some times where I'm like, was it for a reason? Or is there someone in control of it? Like, is there someone in control of my life right now that just wants entertainment? Is there someone in control of their life of my life that wants to entertain themselves by my detriment? Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Do you want this? And if I could crawl up out of this universe, and I could crawl into wherever the person is that's controlling my life. I will crawl into their hair, and I will be lice in their head, and I will procreate in their hair, and I will create a lice family and give them lice. And that's what I would do. And then all me and my lice family and my fine shit lice husband, we're going to bite and bite and bite and make life miserable for you. I hate you. I hate you. We're going to have a lot of sex on your head. That's going to happen. That's going to be really weird, huh? And you're going to be like, "Oh man, I shouldn't have done all that, cuz now there's a lot of sex on my head. Oh my god." That's what you're going to say. That's what you're going to say. Just wait till I get out of here. Just wait till I crawl up out of this world that you have me in. Wait. Just wait. You need Jesus. Is he the person controlling my life? And then they're going to be like, "Oh my god, a true Stacy lice is on my head right now. A true Stacy lice. Oh my god, is that a true Stacy lice?" And it's just me. Because I will be the true Stacy lice. And my husband will be true Chad. And my husband, he will be my jester as well whenever I'm bored. I'll watch him jump from one hair to another just out of boredom, and then he's like, "I'm tired of that." I'm gonna be like, "You bore me, husband. I will eat you. Do you want me to be a praying mantis, not a lice? Oh, are you getting bored of your lice wife? Would you rather have a praying mantis wife? Is that what you would rather have? Is that what you would rather have? Would you rather have a praying mantis wife? Okay. I think you'd rather have a praying mantis wife. Oh, is that what you want? Is that what you want? You want a praying mantis wife? wife, lice wife. You want a life is like a lice wife. And he's like, "Please let me go to sleep. Please let me go to sleep." No! Entertain me! And then he's going to be like, please give me a break, please. I can't be of entertainment for much longer. My legs hurt. And like, oh, they're going to hurt. They're going to hurt when I'm a praying mantis and then I have sex with you and eat them! I'm going to eat your legs! I'm going to eat your legs. And then what's going to hurt? Your legs. Your legs are really going to hurt. Then you're going to know real pain. That husband embracing his praying mantis culture wife. And then he's going to come home one day. He's going to come home. And then he's going to be like, "Wife, what's going on?" And I'm going to be sitting on the couch. And there's going to be like a true Stacy praying mantis next to me. And I'm going to be like, "So what do you want? A true Stacy lice or a true Stacy praying mantis?" And he's going to be like, "Babe, what is this? What? I want you! Who is she?" And I'm like, You said you wanted a praying mantis. I don't know, honey. Is this what you wanted?" He said, "No, I didn't want that. I just wanted to go to sleep. Please! I didn't want this!" Like, "Oh, but you complained when I needed something from you. I needed entertainment, and you couldn't provide that for me." And I'm going to say, "So you want her more than me? Is that what you want? Make your decision." And then he's gonna say, no, this is ridiculous. Stop this at once." And I'm like, well, goodbye. Here's your concubine for the night. And then I walk away and I shut the door to our hair follicle house. And then he's going to say, "Okay, maybe I'll get with the praying mantis." And then he does, and then that will be the last of him. He didn't know what happened to people who get with praying mantis women. He was not in the know. And then I come back to I walk in the room and she has a napkin and she's just wiping her mouth with her napkin and she's like, that was delicious. And I'm gonna be like, That's what he gets. That's what he gets. That's what he gets. What's that shirt? This is the Rogue Ed Hardy tank that I love. This is probably my favorite shirt that I own. This is low-continually my favorite shirt I own. It's from my friend Emma Rogue. When I have a real husband in real life, I don't know how much different from a praying mantis I would be. In the sense that, well, never mind. You think it will someday be at a museum because you wore it? Oh, that would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? That'd be kind of cool. That motorcycle in your room is loud. God, I need to fix this computer so bad. My apologies. My deepest apologies. You don't see it because I moved all the mess to the corner, but my room is a mess right now. Why is your mess? Why is your mess a room right now? Why is your mess a room? You may ask. Well, my sister is like, I'm gonna clean the room. And so she pulls everything out of the dresser, everything out of my dresser, everything out of the closet, and it's just all on the floor. And I'm like, oh, she's just like me. This is how I clean things. I just put everything out, and then I put it back in more organized. Like, oh my God, she's smart. I didn't realize this. And so she pulls everything out on the floor, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to be right back. So I go, I did some work. I went to work, essentially. Just kidding. I do not have it. I'm unemployed. I went to go and be in a YouTube video. Well, so then what happened? I come home and everything is still out. About 12 hours later. Hammy, what's going on? So why is everything still out? Like, where was the cleaning part supposed to come in? And, apparently she, gave up halfway, and all of my stuff is just in a humongous pile, and her stuff, so it's just a bunch of stuff in a huge pile that I'm looking at right now that I dare not show you guys because I don't want to be known for eternity for that. What would you name your kids? Wolfgang would be a boy's name. And then for the girl, I would name my girl like... I haven't thought of a girl name. I probably would let a girl name herself. Getting Gucci flip-flops, fucking hit your bitch in my socks. This a bill watch, diamonds dripping off of the clock. Pull the 6 out, wintertime, dropping the top. Give it to that pussy ass, turn that shit up a notch. Getting Gucci flip-flops, fucking hit your bitch in my socks. This a big watch, diamonds dripping off of the clock. Pull the 6 out, wintertime, dropping the top. That was your part, her part was to pull it. Yeah, you're right. My sister, I was just supposed to do the rest. What would catch me outside? How about that? Catch me outside? How about that? Oh, I went to Baltimore last night, guys. I went to Baltimore last night, and we went to this neighborhood because, okay, so this is how it went. My friend was like, I'm going to film a YouTube video. I'm going to film a... So he says, Carmela, will you film this YouTube video? And I agreed to this YouTube video like a week or two ago. So, we meet to do the YouTube video, and we start driving to the YouTube video location. And I never asked... At no point did I ask what this YouTube video was about. I didn't ask what my role in it was. I genuinely thought it was completely different. I thought it was something completely different. I thought I was going to play the role of like more of a background character. Well, and I did to some extent. And Well, so he's like, okay, so we have to film this in Baltimore, inner city, and I was like, okay. So we go to inner city Baltimore, and he keeps going more inner city, and we just keep getting deeper and deeper and deeper, and I'm like, where are we going? What's this YouTube video about? wait. And then he goes deeper and deeper, and I'm like, so where are we going? And then he's just going deeper and deeper and deeper. Stop! Stop! Go back! Stop at once! And he just keeps going deeper and deeper, and I was like, oh my god! Why are you going so deep? And then we finally get to this part of Baltimore where there's like, the houses are just seem to be abandoned, and I'm like, oh my god, where are we? I'm so far from home right now. I'm sorry for ever saying I was from Baltimore. I'm sorry for ever saying that. Clearly I have no idea what Baltimore is. And I was like, oh my god, I thought I knew. I was like, okay. So we go so deep that there's like, all the houses are like billboarded up, it seems to be abandoned because nobody is there. And we're like, okay, we found an abandoned neighborhood. And to film our YouTube video. So, we get out, and there's heroin needles everywhere, and all of this stuff, and I don't even know what all these things were. All that sounded familiar to me was heroin needles, because I used to go, not used to, but Santa Monica. That's why you don't go barefoot in Santa Monica, sand in the beach of Santa Monica, because there's heroin needles. So, but there was a bunch of other things I just were unrecognizable terms to me. Then there was a condom, which was also not a recognizable term to me either. There was just so much going on the floor, just the ground alone. And then around us there were just like, it seemed to be abandoned homes, and we're like, oh yeah, we found an abandoned neighborhood. We should be safe in this abandoned neighborhood since there's nobody here to kill us, right? There's nobody in this neighborhood here to kill us. So, the DMV is getting a spear built. Oh, I have a better idea of where we could put that money, guys. I saw it last night. Okay, so, we get there, and he starts filming his YouTube video. I'm horrified. I'm like standing with my back turned to the neighborhood, the part of the neighborhood that's not abandoned, because we could see the part that wasn't abandoned, and there's people walking around over there. And then there's our section, which seemed to be abandoned, or so we thought. And and I'm like, and luckily I'm with like two dudes who like are really good at martial art, MMA, or are really good at MMA and stuff. I felt safer in that way because I was with these two big dudes, and then of course like two other dudes. So I was with four guys, and and there was one point where my back was like turned to the neighborhood behind me, and I was like, and then I hear someone get out of there, like I see someone pull up, and then I turn away from them. I'm like, I'm not gonna make eye contact, and I just stare at my friend, and he's like this over my shoulder. He looked like a Doberman. He looked like a dog that just like locked into like a target. He was like this. Over my shoulder, like looking at whoever was over my shoulder, and I was just like, I was looking right at him in his eyes. I'm like, I am not going to turn around and look at whoever's behind me. I was like, and And I'm just like staring him in the, I'm just like not breaking eye contact because I'm just watching where his pupils go. I'm like, where's he looking at? Like to gauge where they were, but behind me. And I'm just like, and he's like this. All this for a YouTube video! A YouTube video! YouTube video. And then, so we're filming and stuff, and then all of a sudden, someone drives up into our little abandoned neighborhood. And then goes into their house. One of the boarded up houses, that's where they lived. And then another person pulls up and goes into their house. There were like at least 2 people in these abandoned houses. And they were living there and they had electricity. The lights turned on. And then then I'm start to film my video. So my video is like, "What's up, y'all? I'm in the Bahamas." I say something like that. And as I say that, a guy opens his door. And he's like, and he just stares at me doing this. And I'm like, I don't make eye contact. I'm like, oh, And I pretend to be typing on my phone. And he just opens his door and he's standing right in front of me. And I'm like, and then he goes into his house. I was so scared. I was so scared, guys. Guys, what was this? Why did I agree to this? That's all I was thinking. I was like, what made me agree to this? I didn't know. I thought this was a complete, like, in my head, I thought this was a completely different video. Completely. And he's like, okay, let's go. For this one scene, we need to go to inner city Baltimore. Guys, I'm horrified. I'm horrified. Because I've been to Baltimore, like, I just didn't know that it got that we just went really deep in the middle of the night, and then we realized the reason why there was nobody in the neighborhood, and we're like, oh wow, this is so safe, no one is out. We're like, wow, no one's out, like, there's nobody, like, crowded around on the shore, like, nobody's out, so it's, like, safe because no one's here. No one was there because everyone was afraid to go out. Like, everyone was just hiding in their house, too, like we should have been doing. Oh my god. But I was fine. I had a great time. Okay, guys, when I get stressed, I have, like, EDS, and it will, like, I'll have, like, a flare-up of EDS when I get stressed, and I'm stressed right now. And so, my collarbone, I thought I had, like, an inverted rib or something. I don't know what, but I have this, like, horrible collarbone pain. And it hurts to breathe, like, so bad. Like, every time I take a breath in, it's like, ah! And I've had this my whole life. So I have to get into a really weird position with my collarbone. Did you hear that? It just shifted and popped. Okay. You see that? Do you see that bruise on my arm? Do you see it? Yeah, my friend beat me up. Because I was beating him up first, but then he beat me up and it was just not right. And then he stopped because I tapped out. Then I started beating him more and he beat me more. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And then I kept beating him and then he kept beating me. Like, what the fuck? And he was like, you instigated this. You started it. And I was like, what the fuck? That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I'm doing this for my collarbone. We're about to get a humongous chungus apocalypse storm, allegedly. In Maryland. Is anyone else in the storm path? Does anyone know what the storm... If there's a... Do you guys know about this, what I'm talking about? Hey Carmela, I was thinking about starting streaming because I'm very funny and cool, but I feel like it would be a bit... I'll be a bit embarrassed if someone I knew saw me. Advice? Yeah, so... I would go as long as you can, of course, without, doing anything that would alert these people, your friends. But, at the end of the day, in my experience, there's kind of no hiding on the internet. This is my experience. My experience is that, everyone found out about my stuff pretty fast, and I went maybe, a year without people knowing, and people by time, a relative finds out, a nosy-ass relative, by time any, nosy, it's always gonna be, the people who are looking for your stuff, those are usually the most, nosy, gossipy people. If you have, the time to be let me, let me follow my, stalk my friend a little bit to find their, those are usually the same people who are gonna be nosy. My advice is to work on your fear of being perceived and seen, even if it's by your friends, because what I realized is I just didn't really I just wasn't being myself around my friends. That was my issue. I was like, well, they're going to see me acting all silly and goofy, and then they're going to think, wow, she's weird. What's wrong with her? Well, this is just how I am. So you kind of have to be like, well, actually, I'm just acting on the internet how I am. This is just how I am. And, the people closest to me know that this is, pretty close to my actual personality in real life. The closest people. And anyone who's like, you act so different on the internet. And I'm like, yeah, you just don't know me. You haven't got to know me well enough. You haven't seen me with my siblings. You haven't seen me with my closest friends yet. You haven't, just wait. And I feel kind of bad for them because I'm like, ugh. Every time someone's like, you act so weird and different, and I'm like, yeah. So it's a character for sure. For sure. And it is a character. There is an element of a character to it, but it's still a character that, I am. It's still me. It's, a character that feels the most authentic to me. So it's kind of well, if you see me acting this way on the internet and you don't like it, then maybe you just don't like me because this is just me. Sorry. And the sooner that someone finds out that you're a weird fellow, it's better that way, that people find out sooner rather than later, because then later they're gonna be like, okay. It's just better that way. And also it's just as long as you're authentic, for me, as long as I feel like what I'm doing on the internet is authentic, hate comments bother me not one bit. Comments from people in real life don't bother me at all either. Because it's just what else am I supposed to be? This is just me. There's nothing else I can be. I'm sorry. I can't be, a makeup guru? I can't be hi guys, get ready with me. My name is Carmela, and I'm going to show you how I make my avocado toast. This is just, I don't know. There's no other way I can be. So, if you're authentic, guys, in yourself, and you're just you, and you feel very sure about who you are, and, very sure that whatever you're putting into the world and however you're presenting yourself is authentic, if someone has anything to say about it, it's just kind of okay, well, I'm sorry, I don't know what you want me to do. I don't even know why I'm saying sorry. It's oh my god, Carmela, your eyes are blue. I genuinely don't know what you want me to do about that. That's just how they are. That's how they came out. Oh my god, Carmela, your hair is brown. Okay, well, I like it brown, so... I just like it brown, so I don't know what you want me to do. Bald? Do you want me to go bald? Do you want me to go blonde? So many people have oh my god. There's, and if you really think about it, I'm sure there's things in your life where you're okay, well, I don't, if someone, comments on it, your mom is I don't like that you're always wearing black. Well, Mom, I'm sorry, Mom, I wear black, and it's my favorite color on me, so, what? Okay, let me just like put on some rainbows and then walk around feeling uncomfortable all the time. Like, be who you are, and then the right people will come. But if you don't be who you are, the wrong people will come. Because I was not who I, for a while, like probably a lot of my life, I was like very masking, and I wasn't myself in front of people probably until like last year was the first time I was just like myself in front of people, and I just like was who I was. And when I was like, you know what, I made like a very big decision, y'all, to be like, I'm just gonna be me. And you know what? It's more exhausting to pretend that I'm someone else. Oh, it's more exhausting to pretend that I'm so, like, you know, normal and fit in. Like, oh, I can fit in. Like, it's more exhausting to just be who I'm not. It's more exhausting at that point. I might as well just be who I am and deal with the repercussions of whatever that is than be constantly, like, proper and not cringe. Like, I'm so okay with being cringe now, just being like, except, you know, that's just who I am. I'm just, you know. So yeah, I realized when I did that a lot of people that I had in my life, like, were so not meant for me, because I had just like attracted a bunch of people based on a personality that did not exist, like based on a person that did not exist. I'm like, oh well. I was like, I'm just gonna be really brave, guys. I'm gonna be really brave and just be who I am, and if everyone just can't handle that, then they just gonna have to find someone else to replace me in their life. Jaden, I just canceled my New York trip. I don't even care about. I don't even care. I hate New York anyways. I'm not mad. You're mad. I just canceled it because of the snowstorm. So now, if you're really just, so you're gonna pull up tomorrow, I'll let you know about that perchance, because I might have a bunch of other things I have to get done before everything's gonna be closed for a few days. I have to go to the store, and I have to do something with my LLC and open this bank account. And then clean my mess of a room, and then potentially, yeah, I might be, I'm gonna let you know. I might be kirked, but I'll let you know. If I'm Josh, she's saying yes. No. Why would you say that? Ah! Why would you say that? Me out till like 3 a.m. the other night. Was it last night? Me out till 3 a.m. last night in inner city Baltimore just because Josh summoned me. and then Jaden's like, hey, can she pull up? I'll think about it. I just rage baited her into a clip. No, but he's right. What's wrong with me? What you been doing lately? I have been working on a project. I've been working on a project. Do you notice like the stress in my face right now? Because I've been working on this project, and it's literally aging me. It's aging me. It's aging me. But I will feel so good when it's done. You know, I'm gonna feel so good when it's done because I'm gonna be so fulfilled, right? All she does is rock climb and yell, how dare you! I don't even rock climb! I'm not even good at it. I can't even do a V3. Do I work out? No. A little bit. I do work out. But I say no because it's like I just don't work out as much as I want to be working out. I will never work out as much as I want to work out. I'll never be as good as I want to be. Every day I'll just work to get there. Why don't you start playing games? Because I'm a lazy bitch. Who doesn't like video games? See how you just said V3? You're being influenced by them? No! Get out of my head! Get out of my head, you fucking rock climbers! Get out of my head! Ah! You're right, what am I saying? Why did I say that? What the fuck is a V3? What's a V3 anyways? I don't know. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Okay. I would work. I'm actually gonna hit the gym tonight at like 1 a.m. Oh! And what else am I gonna do tonight? Finish the video with Josh! OMG, you have chalk on your hands right now? Stop! I thought it was Coke! Delete that. I wish jokes about drugs were more acceptable. I would be making so many more of them. I would, in fact, that would just turn, actually, it's kind of good that those jokes are off limits because, that would be my whole Instagram. Which bicep is bigger, left? Bigger the left or right? I mean, it's always going to be, like this is my left? This is my left. This is my dominant hand, my right. Why does my left one look bigger? I don't know. Ow. My collarbone! Which hand do you write with? My right hand. I write with my right. I know you. Oh my god, my collarbone. During my last relationship, this arm got so unusually strong just because I was punching the shit out of my boyfriend every single day. You got a license for those guns? Oh. I got, yeah, a license for sure. Yeah, I got a license on them. But the public assumes you're high anyway. I know, people assume I'm on drugs anyways. I might as well just abuse that and just make jokes about it. Do you hear that? My family doesn't know I'm trying to be a Twitch streamer and they're making sounds like opening and closing doors while I'm trying to be a Twitch streamer. I'm trying to get us out of Maryland. They don't even know the work I'm putting in right now. Do you know Brian Fies? No. Fies? No. No, I don't know that person. I know. Oh, Brent! No way you read Brent as Bryant. Oops. He's an R&B singer. He's an Airbnb singer? What the flip-flop? Do you know Tommy Richmond? I don't. Unfortunately. I'm gonna put my hair up. I'm just put my hair up because my bangs look foolish right now. Do you like not listen to music? I listen to music. I'm not as niche as you are, Jaden. I listen to like 2 people on repeat. And it's just like Janae Ayako is one of them, and the other person is probably like, I couldn't even name it because I'm so not. I should put on some lips so I don't have this pale upper lip that just blends in with the rest of my body. Where is... Oh, tell me I did not lose my... Oh my god. Oh, it's right here. If I lose this, this is the one makeup item that, like, I just don't feel comfortable with not having on hand at all times. What's Marilyn like besides drugs and crab cakes? Maryland is like, it has lead poisoning too. Don't forget that. Lead poisoning. Carmela's not qualified to answer that question. Ask Jaden. Jaden should know. Hey Carmela, sorry late to the party. What's the update? What have I missed? Well, I filmed a YouTube video the other day. Not my YouTube video. But, my friend's YouTube video. My ponytail feels so thick. Usually it's just like 2 hairs coming out of it. Whoa. I guess I finally grew hair. Whoa, I look so Barbie right now. Oh my god, do I look like Barbie's hair? Do I have Barbie's hair right now? Guys, do I have Barbie's hair? Chat, do I have Barbie's hair? Chat, is this Barbie hair? I don't know. Okay. Got the quarter zip that I stole from my mom's closet. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, what was I gonna say? I'm sorry. I just blanked out. I've been blinking out all day, and I don't know if it's like caffeine withdrawals, if it's... Ellie, hi! How are you? How are you, Ellie? Ellie. Wait, I'm sorry, I'm not saying that right. You made me develop a rivalry with Josh. Wait, how? Oh, for my presence or something else? That for your time. I know. Okay, essentially, guys, basically, everyone else who I know, it's not just Jaden, it's everybody, every one of my friends has been like, hey, can we hang out? Can we do this? I'm like, sorry, I have a thing with Josh. I'm with Josh right now. Sorry, I have a thing with Josh. And then I'm like, oh my god, I sound rude. What am I doing? This needs to stop. Jaden, I have a question. Oh wait, never mind. This question doesn't make sense. I have a question though. Could you potentially... When are you free to be a recorder? Are you free next weekend? Are you doing anything next weekend, perchance, to be a recorder? A recorder. Oh my god, hell no! Abbreviation, stop that. The animal style was not with Josh, please. That would never be. Ugh. In-N-Out Animal Style would never transpire with... In-N-Out Animal Style is preserved for... everyone who's not him. Recorder, congrats. Jaden, by the way, guys, he's an amazing cameraman in the DMV. Go to his... Plug your Instagram, Jaden. If y'all need a cameraman in the DMV, which stands for DC, Maryland, and Virginia, Dak Czar got you. Goated cameraman. I'm wondering if I should be in a seal costume at all in that video. Okay, so anyways. Okay, it doesn't matter. Oh, I shouldn't be planning this on stream. Okay. Dazar. Oh, it's Dazar? Oh. She loves Josh. Say that again. Say that again, and I'm going... Say that again! And I'm gonna jump out of my two-story window on stream! On stream, and it's gonna be your fault. And I'm gonna say it's Jaden's fault that I'm jumping out of my two-story floor window. And it's Jaden's fault. It's completely Jaden's fault. Say that again. Can you do a seal impression real quick? Or, hold on. Or. Yeah, Jaden would be working for free for me. Poor Jaden. Poor everyone who works with me, for me. Everyone just works for free. It's terrible. Guys, no, when I get rich, I will hire you as a doorman for my doorman. Don't worry, guys. I sometimes don't like to wear a ponytail because I feel like I have a really, really long neck. And I look like a snake. And some people are like, is she a snake? I don't know, because her neck is so long I can't even see her arms and legs. It doesn't even look like she has limbs. Is she just a head and a neck? What other animals can you do? I can do a fox. A fox. I can also do a goat. Hold on, that wasn't good. No, wait, terrible. Hold on. Wait, horrible. Hold on, let me practice inside. Hold on, it's just not coming to me. That's how a goat says, like, I love you. I can't do it. No, what's happening to me? I can't do it. Wait, oh my god. Oh my god, I can't do it. Okay, whatever. Animal Styles with Carmella could be a video. Animal Styles with Carmella. In-N-Out Animal Style. In-N-Out Animal Style sauce with Carmella. They were going In-N-Out Animal Style with Carmella was going In-N-Out Animal Style with your mom. With your dad. I'm sorry. Carmella goes In-N-Out Animal Style. In-N-Out Animal Style. I don't know what a gorilla would even sound like. I want you guys to know that she actually talks like this and does these things. No. You're waking the neighbors, you're right. Mm. That is a sheep. No, a goat. I used to have a goat. I would know. That's what they sound like. Is there another animal? I can't really do a cat. I don't know what a giraffe sounds like. Seal? A horse? I don't know what a horse sounds like. And Panera make them fox noises. What do you know about my Panera trips? What do you know about my... Oh my god, I looked in the mirror today. And I was like, oh my god, my eyes are far apart. I see what everyone has been talking about this whole time. That my eyes are so far apart. What the flip-flop? You should do a voice acting like Pokemon. I don't know what sound Pokemon makes. TBH, unfortunately. Forgetting donkey. That's how I had your mom last night. That's not, I did not say that. Read what I said so wrong. You should do voice acting. Oh! I should do voice acting for Pokemon. My bad. My bad. My mistake. Oops. I read that really wrong. They're not really far apart. Your eyes. Oh, thanks for explaining that. It's not so much that they're far apart, but the one left one is further from your nose than the right. Oh. Oh my god. Damn, that might be worse. This is infinitely worse. What the fuck? I think it could be the lighting. Like, because it casts more of a shadow on one's... No, it's not. Oh. Oh my god. It's the lighting. Wait, it's the lighting. Wait, it must be. This can't be. It's not the light. It's not the light, guys. I don't think it's the lighting. I think this comment will go down in history as the comment that affects me the most of anything that I've ever witnessed. So you got a steady boyfriend these days? I don't have a boyfriend, and I think I just figured out why. One of my eyes is closer to my nose than the other eye. I think it's my nose, that my nose is slanted this way. My nose is slanted to the left because it's broken locurcuneally, but guys, I need something from you. I need something really bad. I need Okay, guys. I'm not asking for a lot here. I'm just asking for a simple $12,000 to fix an insecurity I just developed in the span of the past maybe 3 minutes after reading a comment saying that my eyeball, one of them is closer to my nose than the other. I need this fixed immediately, and I believe it could be done with a cartilage graft on my nose. I'm not asking for much here. I'm not asking for much. I'm just asking for $12,000 from chat. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking for like I'm not asking for like your grandma's ashes here. I'm not asking for an organ. I'm asking for a simple 12,000. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. I'll pick up another shift. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for picking up an extra shift for my nose job. This is really important to me. I know like there's people out there who have things like car payments and mortgages and stuff, but like guys, I'm asking you for something so simple. $12,000 for a nose job. Because my eyeball is a little bit closer to my nose than the other one. And that is infinitely more important than anyone here's mortgage or car payment or medical bills or anything like that. Labiaplasty. I mean, I'm thinking about maybe I could get a deal. You are cute as hell. No need for surgery. You are already perfect. No. I will not be perfect until I'm a true Stacy. Do I look like a true Stacy to you right now? Do I look like a true Stacy yet? I will be happy when I have $12,000 for a nose job, guys. Pick up some extra shifts. I'm trying to get to a true Stacy status. Please, guys. Please. I need this. I need this. I need to be a true Stacy, please. I need to be a true Stacy. I need to be a true Stacy. Please send me money so I can be a true Stacy. I need this more than anything. Please pick up extra ships for me so that you guys can send me money so I can become a true Stacy. What's happening here? What is this? Maze away. Well, add a few more surgeries with your rhinoplasty. I know, right? I will get a simple cartilage graft. That's all I need. I don't even need a rhinoplasty. I just need a cartilage graft to make this side of my nose come out more. I won't even fix the broken part. So I would essentially make this part like a little bit wider. That's what I need. And then I would reduce this right here. And then this, oh my god. I think you need Jesus. I think I need to pray to Jesus for a nose job. I think that's what I need. This is why you were kicked out of the church, gang? Who told you about that? You think Jesus would give you a nose job? I think he would if I prayed hard enough. If he cares about me reaching the maximum Stacy status, I think. You did on stream. I told you that I got kicked out of church. I said that. Why do I say everything about my life? I can never have privacy. I can never have privacy thanks to myself. Okay, I'll just simple cartilage graft right here. Madden!
Never get a nose job.
Never get a nose job, he said. Well, joke's on you. I'm going to use your $2.50 to get one. Wow, Madden is back. Guys, chat, should I unban Madden? Chat, should I unban Madden? Me and Madden used to... Me and Madden used to go at it In-N-Out Animal style, and now we're just... Now he's just banned in my Twitch strat. What is my life? What is my life? What is my life? Ah! Megan Fox has a fat, chub, inbred thumb. Look it up. I know about her thumb situation. I think that she's fine. You can have problems with you and you can have some things. Like me, for example. I am so perfect like Megan Fox too, but I have one eye closer to the nose than the other eye is close to the nose. One of my eyes is closer to my nose than my other eye. That's a disaster. That's a disaster. That's a disaster. I can't do this. I need a BBL. Can we start another goal? A BBL, perhaps? Have you tried CBD, Carmela? No, of course not. I'm not only joking. You're crazy. Yeah, just the way you are. Oh. Brennan, thank you for the bits. Renan thinks I'm perfect, and that's all that matters. Measure how close one eye is versus the other. This will calm you down. I don't know how to measure that. I think it's my nose. I think it's because my nose is literally broken, and it kind of goes to the left. I think. I don't even know what my left and rights are. To be honest, guys, I never really learned. I didn't go to school. So I had this. I actually broke my wrist, and I had these scars here. So I know I broke my left wrist, and I just look at. So if someone's like, okay, left or right, and I'm like, which one? Okay, well, I have surgery, like, scars all in this because they had so many pins in my arm. And you know what they did to my pins? They just ripped them out. They were like, it was, the doctor was having a bad day, so he ripped out my pins.
I'll behave, I promise. Also love the overbite, nose, eyes, personality, people hugging emoji.
Okay, guys, you can unban Madden. Mods, if there's a mod in chat. Donald Trump, can you hear me? You can unban Madden. He said, I also love the overbite, nose, eyes, personality. Madden, are you trying to win me back? Sorry. Amaru, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Es bonita tu nariz. Me gusta mucho. Aww. Thank you, Renan. Well, Renan likes my nose. That's all that matters. Oh, and Madden, too. A nose job, not in this economy. Ooh. Ooh, I shudder at the thought. Okay, I have $5 to my $12,000 nose job. We're so close, guys. Notice how I said 1,448 days to go. Do you guys know what date that is? Do you guys know what date 1 will be in 1,448 days? Do you know when that will be?
Always trying to win you back, especially since I was sabotaged. Rolling eyes face emoji.
Do you want me to tell the chat what happened to you, Madden? Do you want me to tell the chat? I actually kind of did tell this story already before. So some people in the chat might be familiar to it. I'm so sorry. I can't understand it. I don't understand.
Chat needs to know the lore.
Chat needs to know the lore? Okay. So essentially Madden, who's donating. Madden is banned. I banned him for some reason. Well, I just banned him, you know. You know. Well, so, but still love him, though. So, Madden, once upon a time, me and Madden, there was a long time ago. Me and Madden, back in the day, me and Madden. Well, back in the day, long time ago, well, long story short, I started dating this guy who was really jealous of Madden. And me, blocking Madden was not enough. Me not talking to him was not enough. He just had this complex about Madden. So what does he do to Madden? So one day, months later after I had, like, you know, I wasn't even talking to Madden. The moment I met my ex, I stopped talking to Madden because I'm a respectful person. So of course, but my ex, just the fact that he knew about Madden's, like, existence, nothing was ever enough. So one day, I'm just having a fantastic day that all comes to a crash when my ex is like, Carmilla, I have to tell you something. And I was like, what? He's like, I don't know how you're gonna feel about this. And I'm like, spit it the fuck out right now. Don't even, I hate it when people are like, I have something to tell you, but I don't know how you're gonna feel, so I might just not say anything. I will, like, actually torture the information out of you now. Now you're in danger at this point. Just, you might as well say it. So he was like, okay, so one day I was just having a bad day because I couldn't stop thinking about Madden. So I went onto your Instagram. He managed my social media, so he had access to my whole social media, every password, everything. He had access to everything. Anyways, so he says, well, I messaged him a long message, and I deleted it and blocked him so you wouldn't see the message. And I was like, what did you say? I'm like nearly tweaked. I'm like, what did you, I'm like, he had been like, he's like, yeah, well, I unblocked him, sent him a message, reblocked him, and delete the chat so you couldn't see. It's like, what did you say to him? And he said, oh my god, guys, I probably can't even say this on Twitch. I told him that he sexually assaulted you. But I was like, said it from your point of view. I said, you sexually assaulted me. Da 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 da. Because I just didn't want him to have that over me. Like, I just didn't want him to have anything over me. I just didn't want him to feel like I just da 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 da. And I didn't even know what his explanation was. I like started crying. I started crying so much. And crying, and this was the first time I had a meltdown to my ex. This is the first time. He used to be like, and now my ex, he'll be on, like, his Twitch, and he'd be like, Carmela used to have meltdowns all the time. She was so crazy, bro. This is an example. This is an example of one of my meltdowns. He's like, Carmela's so crazy. She's always, like, crying about something. Because he would put me through this! And I was like crying, and I was like, okay, I'm sorry, I gotta go tell him. The message was crazy. To this day, I don't know what he said to Madden. I don't know. I just knew that detail. And I go to my block list to unblock him and look for him. He's not even in my block list. I don't know if he, like, did you delete your account or something? Because I literally could never find him. I never found his account or anything. And I was always, like, debating, like, I had a friend who was, like, friends with him on Snapchat. I was, like, debating, like, oh, should I get her to send him a message? Well, that friend in question really hates Madden, so sorry. I couldn't get her to do it. But I was just, like, then Madden ended up messaging me one day, and then I found it, and I told him, so. That was, like, that had me stressed for 5 years. That situation stressed me out for 5 years. I was like, someone out there thinks that I accused him of that. I don't even know. I deleted Instagram. Follow my new one, though. Wait, what friend does it start with? E? No, it's not Emily. It's not Emily. So why did you ban him here if he didn't do anything wrong? I don't know. I haven't talked to Madden in many moons, so I don't know. I don't know. But I just felt like banning Madden. Can you put a volume limit on your mic, please? I have me at 12%. I need to figure out how to clip my volume so it doesn't go up so loud. No, which is like the when me and my ex broke up, he was like on his Twitch. No, not just on his Twitch. He DM'd I like estimated of about like 100 people from my Discord and was like, so I didn't know he was doing this. Like an estimated. Oh my God, Madden! I feel kind of special, but also
kind of sad, but I'm not mad. These donations killing my bank account.
okay. I will let you back in a chat. I don't think there's any mods here right now. That's why I'm okay. I need to go into moderator view. I'm just too lazy to unmod you at this point. I mean, unmod you, unban you. So my ex, he was like, oh my God, I don't even know if I want to get into my ex stories. I feel like he's gonna hear me, and then I'm gonna reactivate him back into my life. I should silence myself. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, I unbanned you. Do I have a mosquito bite in my ear? It's so itchy. Crazy in a good way if that matters. Yeah, it matters. I feel like I accidentally activate bad people back into my life a lot. I don't know how to prevent it. It's because I yap too much. I yap too much about people. It's my own fault. And whose fault is that? Guys, today has been so stressful because I was gonna go to New York this weekend, and I promised Kyla, like I promised on my life I would do it, and I would go see her in New York, and I canceled because of the snowstorm, and I feel horrible. I feel horrible. I feel like I'm going... I feel like... This is why I have a gua sha, because I'm trying to get rid of my cortisol face right now. My only question is, do I know your ex? What's the problem? No, you don't know him. He's completely random. It's just the fact that like he went through, like when I gave him access to my whole social media, because he wanted to be my social media manager at first, like before we even started dating. So I gave him like full access, and so he went through all of my DMs and stuff and like asked me about different people. He asked me about you. So I mean, I was just honest. I mean, I wasn't talking to you anymore, so I was just honest about you. And then yeah. That's how... You don't know him though. Do you wear glasses? I don't wear glasses. But I feel like I should. But I wonder, I feel like my vision is so blurry. But every time I get it checked, they're like, no, you have perfect vision. 27. I mean, 21. 27. The 24/7 vision. That's what they tell me. How many boyfriends do you have? 4. I have Shane, I'm just kidding. I have no boyfriends, guys. I'm completely single. This is how locked in to work I'm getting. This is how locked in I'm getting to work, is I don't have a boyfriend. That's crazy. I have no boyfriends. I have no hoes. Nobody on my phone. I have nobody. I'm so the most single I've ever been in my entire life. That's why I'm suddenly getting like these withdrawals. Like I'm creative. Like I'm so creative. Like I have like so many YouTube ideas. I'm just haven't done them yet. 1 second. I got distracted on Instagram. Been making really cool vapes using candy I chewed up. I've never heard anything like that. Oh my god, I have to do a YouTube video tonight. I should be putting on makeup. What the flip-flop? I need to put on some makeup. Oh god, I've been wearing so much makeup. I'm so tired of wearing makeup every day just because I have content. And people are like, oh my god, you know, people are like, oh, just make content with no makeup. It's more authentic. Guys, people will know every single time I wear no makeup, everyone's like, oh, she's so old. Guys, I need to put makeup on. Wow, holy insecure stream. Let me take this nose job thing down. My bad. Holy, I sound so insecure this stream. This isn't a funny bit at all. This just sounds like I'm insecure. Enough! My collarbone. My collarbone hurts. My collarbone hurts. Why is this motorcycle so loud? This motorcycle I stream on. Oh my god. Ouch! It hurts so bad. It hurts. This only hurts when I get stressed, and I'm so stressed. Ah! I'm in agony. I hope none of my ops see this because this is probably exactly what they pray for every day. This is probably exactly what my ops want. This is what they want. This is what they want. 2, 3, 4. Every time my dad used to yell, I would be like, do this method. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the more that you focus on the numbers, the less that you'll focus on your dad screaming at you. It helps you get through the day. Or the night. Usually it is the night. Unless your dad drinks during the day, I don't know. Sound easier to breathe as fast as you can and pass out more peaceful. Okay. I'm gonna breathe so much until I pass out so I can have a peaceful night of sleep. I'm very out of touch in general. What are someone's ops? So basically your ops are like your enemies, the oppositions. That's it. Just someone who your op would be an enemy. Your opposition, your opponent. If you fall asleep on your back, you'll hear father screaming at you. Why does Carm look like a bus driver? Oh my gosh. Get this off of me! Get this quarter zip off of me. What do you mean I look like a bus driver now? What's happening? Okay, I'm going to put on some makeup. just to do this video, because, you know, I was just gonna go to the gym after. So after this stream, I'm gonna go hit the gym, and then I'm going to go do a YouTube video. Put on the Venom hoodie and become Carmevalence. Guess what? That hoodie isn't even my hoodie. It's Josh Kavanaugh's, and he doesn't even let me. He took it back, and every time I take it back, he takes it back from me. One day I will steal the hoodie, and it will be mine forever, and I will be Carmevalence forever. One day. Pee on it. That's a great idea. I'm gonna pee on it, and he's never gonna want to wear it again, and it will be all mine. Why is your bra blinged out? Because I like blinged out things. Carmevalence? Yeah, you like that? Carmevalence. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. Words can't even describe how cold I am. I need a sock. Oh, but where are my socks? They're all dirty. They're all dirty because I don't clean my clothes, I guess. I'm begging you, Donald Trump, if you can hear me. If you can hear me, Donald Trump, please. I'm begging for one sock. One sock to spare. Please spare one sock. Donald Trump, can you hear me? Donald Trump, can you hear me? I'm begging for a sock. A sock, I beg. I beg of you, a sock, please. I have one sock on. One sock off. Donald Trump, if you can hear me, please. Oh, I found a sock, but it is a different type of sock. Now I have two mismatching socks. Donald Trump, if you can hear me, please provide a sock that is matching my sock. Well, I have two mismatching socks. One is a compression sock, and one is my brother's stupid sock that doesn't even compress, and it makes my foot look way longer. My foot is actually so... See, my foot is so small, and this one and this one, it looks weird. Guess what, guys? I'm a furry. I bet you didn't see that one coming. I like how crazy you are a lot. You always been like this. No! Was I always like this, Madden? There's no way. There's no way I was always like this. There's no way. I must have been more composed at some point. When I met you, I was more composed. I swear. This can't be. This can't be. What do you mean I was always like this? This can't be. I was more composed. Or was I hallucinating that I was like normal or at some point? You were always crazy and spontaneous. No, I swear I was normal with you. I swear. This was not how I was before. Nah. What do you mean, nah? This is not how I was. I swear. This is not how I was. This can't be. You've been lit. Ayy. Been lit. Thank you. Thank you, Madden. What was your test subject number, Carmela? My first test subject was Madden. I'm kidding. You just turn it up a notch for the content, but this you for sure. This can't be. No, I thought I was more nonchalant. No, I thought I was more nonchalant. No, Madden, I swear, in my memory, I was so nonchalant with you. In my memory, I was like, oh, in my memory, I was so nonchalant. Madden's back. Yeah, I unbanned Madden. Give me some motivation to go to the gym. Well, I'm going to the gym tonight after stream. Yeah. 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 What the fuck am I doing? What am I actually doing? What am I actually doing? You shouldn't use me as motivation at all. Don't use me as motivation to go to the gym because you don't want that. You don't want that. Let me take these off. With those, you could be carmeviolent. Carmeviolent. We're wearing a Denid? I'm wearing a Denid, guys. She always liked this. Madden, there's no way. I swear, when I met you, Madden, I was the most nonchalant girl ever. Carm, you need to go to the gym and get ripped so guys focus on that, not your eye problem. You're so right. Guys, here's your motivation to go to the gym. Go to the gym so that people focus on your muscles and not the fact that one eye is closer to your nose than the other eye. What marine animal is a poncho made out of? It's made out of a seal. I'm so cold. This is so nice. I'm so cozy in this. This is my sister's. I never put it on before. I should do some makeup right now so I can look good on camera. Because it's just... Next thing you know, it's probably like not even gonna matter. Your eyes are pretty. I didn't realize they were wonky. Thank you. My stomach hurts. I think my quality of life went down ever since I stopped drinking matcha. Her eyes are social distancing. Can you stop showing up on my For You page with random dudes? Guys, everyone thinks I have a boyfriend and no one is getting the joke that there's a different guy in every single video. I don't have a boyfriend. Obviously. It's different guys. That's a joke. Maybe I just don't tell jokes fair. If you have to explain the joke, then you're kirked. If you have to spend this long explaining the joke, Carmela, I don't even know what to tell you. What is this picture someone commented on me? Delete this. What the fuck? What is this? This was the first day of my manic episode of 2025. Can I tell you guys about my manic episode while I do my... Renan, you are an angel. I love you, Renan. I love you, Renan. You're the best, bro. You're the best, bro. Loki, that fox painting is fire. Where'd you get that fox painting? I painted the fox painting. Clap if you guys want me to bring back painting streams. I might. I don't know, maybe you're cheating. Maybe I'm just such a good cheater that I could post on my social media all 4 of my boyfriends and none of them would figure it out. You wanna see you be blue like the avatars. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You wanna see me be blue like the avatars? Well, why didn't you just say that? That's me. Hold on. I might need to turn down my brightness or something. That was me when I was an Avatar. I didn't have the Avatar costume or an Avatar wig, but I made do with what I had. Could you sell a copy of the fox painting or put it on a shirt, sweater? Do you want this fox painting? I would give you the original. Madden, no gooning. Okay. Newbies here did not expect that video. Ah, yes, I remember Carmaxla, The Last Airbender. Why? I never saw that. The Avatar Last Bender. I'll buy it for 500. What? I'm not reading that. Why did I even start reading that? Okay, I'm gonna go put on some makeup. Hold on. I will be back, and I'll tell you some things about my manic episode of 2025. Okay? I'll tell you some horrible details since there's not a lot of people here. I could get away with so much, and I might just take this whole stream down. Hold on. 1 second. 1 second. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. BRB. I completely lied. I completely clickbaited all of you. I could never tell the story time of my manic episode of 2025. I could never. Oh my god. I'm not Tana Mojo, guys. Holy cannoli. That, y'all, I tell that story and oh, that's opening up a whole lot. But I will say, I'll tell you some things. Maybe I'll tell, like, guys, because I'm thinking about starting, like, not Patreon, but something like Patreon to just give you like super personal content. I don't know how personal I would get or how personal I should get. I don't know. But it would be so that like not everyone could see it. It would just be like I could tell you all these crazy stories and then no real repercussions. Whereas when I tell these things on my stream, next thing you know, my aunt calls my mom, and my aunt is like, "Your daughter. Keep her away from my family. She's crazy." But I'll say some things, just not like the stories. I'll just talk about mania. I don't know. I don't know what I had going on for me during this time. I'm not saying it was like manic or something. I'm just saying like, I had a crazy moment this summer. So there I was. I had just broken up with my boyfriend, and I go straight from breaking up with my boyfriend. I broke up with him right before a trip to Costa Rica and Colombia. No correlation. I'm kidding. No, I had been in the breaking up with him, and then finally I was like, you know what? I'm not going to spend an entire vacation fighting with my boyfriend over the same thing we've been fighting over. Like, you know, he can go follow girls on Instagram and goon over Instagram models without a girlfriend there to cry about it, okay? He can go do that. And I'm going to go on my vacation, and I'm going to have no boyfriend to cry about over following Instagram models, okay? So I go to... I'm really debating starting this, like, Patreon thing, by the way, because I just have so much stuff that I'm like, I want to talk about, but I don't want everyone to see it. But, okay. But I'll talk about surface level stuff right now. But anyway, so my boyfriend, we break up. I go to Costa Rica and Colombia. And I'm like, I'm sad. I was so sad. I was a little heartbroken. Like, there were streams where, like, I had to, like, snap out of crying. I'm a show must go on type of person. I would do this thing where I'd be like, okay, like, cry, and then as soon as I'm like, okay, start stream, I go, and I look at myself, and when you see yourself smiling in the mirror, it kind of changes your emotions. Like, if you need to stop crying, just look in the mirror, and then and smile, and then you trick yourself into thinking that you're having a great day. It works, guys, trust me, it works. I do that all the time. So if I need to stream, or, you know, I need to, like, you know, the show must go on. I mean, I kind of stopped the show must go on mentality. Like, I was overdoing the show must go on mentality, because then it can affect your nervous system if you do that too much. But I am a show must go on. The show must go on. Like, I'm in my head also, I'm like, okay, so so my boyfriend wants to follow girls on social media. Is that going to prevent me from, you know, doing my job? Hello? 6 years MP content was stolen from me. Oh my god, Madden. I missed 6 years of this well because some guy was a hater. Narcissists have this one trick, psychiatrists hate it. Yes, become delusional, of course. The Patreon videos will leak. I want to know, like, what would happen. Like, okay, I'm sure content will get leaked, but it's like, I just won't be too crazy. I won't be too crazy of, like, obviously, if I started, like, a Patreon or anything, just, like, FYI, like, it would have literally nothing even so much as a bikini photo on there. Just FYI. Because I don't want anyone to, like, confuse this for, like, OF or anything of the sort. I just want to, like, post more personal content at some point and have a way to, like, do things. Like, people will request, be like, can you please read my birth chart or my tarot cards? And I'm like, it's, like, complicated, because then I have to, like, send it over Discord, and it makes it more complicated. Like, they're still paying for it, but it's just, like, a more complicated way. And then, anyways. So, who's gonna leak Carmilla Patreon? Let's be for real, right? Like, who's gonna leak that? Also, when I was growing up, I was obsessed with this girl named Tana Mojo, who would be super, super honest about her story times. Like, incredibly. Like, her whole life was just on the internet. Like, she was so honest, and it takes everything in my body not to just be that same way on Twitch. Just for, like, social repercussions so that people aren't like, why are you talking about me and your relationship on Twitch? So, anyways. Patreon for bikini photos? No. No, I would start something like a Patreon, and I would do but I would just not want anyone to confuse it for anything like exclusive. I just hope that everyone would understand that it's just for my like behind the scenes bloopers, stuff like that. Yeah, it's story times. I would do a bunch of story times or like a bunch of advice videos. I've always wanted to do advice videos. Not that you guys should be following me for advice. I mean, wait, what am I saying? Everyone would want to follow me for advice. Like, who wouldn't? So, do the Patreon supporters get shoutouts on YouTube videos? Oh my god, I want to see if I can do that. Let me write that down. Supporters get shoutouts on YouTube videos or streams. Thank you for that idea. What's the funny lady from Instagram? Stop! Me? Stop. Advice how not to goon. How not to goon. I don't think gooning is that bad, actually. I think gooning is perfectly fine. I just think there's sometimes when it gets to a point where gooning can, like, erode your life if you just let it go too far, but just don't let it go too far. You know? So if you want to actually stop gooning, I would actually just, not even give you advice for that because I don't want to contribute to that. So... Madden! Why'd you put color over your nice face? Because I have to look like a mannequin for a YouTube video. Okay, so anyways, I broke up with my boyfriend. I went to Costa Rica and Colombia. And in Costa Rica and Colombia, I was in shambles. I was just like... my ex. I was thinking about him a lot because I missed him. There's a point, like, and I stayed friends with my ex. And I actually did. But I don't think it's ethical. Because there will always be one person who has more feelings than the other. I don't think it's ethical to stay friends with your ex. I think it's possible. I stayed friends with, like, pretty much every ex or situationship that also wanted to just stay friends. I think it's possible. I have a bunch of guy friends who are just, like, situationships from the past. From the situationships must past. I think it's possible, but I don't think it's super ethical because then it just kind of goes into like, you have to be extremely mature to be friends with your ex. Like, you have to be really, really mature and also like be careful. Anyways, we stayed friends and I went to Costa Rica and Colombia and I was on such a high, like a absolute dopamine high in Costa Rica and Colombia. Like, chat paid for, like, we did like a dono stream and you guys paid for this like amazing trip. I'd never been on. This was my first vacation of my life, kind of. I mean, I had been to Puerto Rico for 3 days before. But, so I went to Puerto Rico before for like 3 days. But this was my first like vacation. And I didn't even know what to do with it. I was on such a, like, my family never went on vacations when I was growing up. And so, this was, like, literally the time of my life. And I can never, like, thank you guys enough for like providing to me the best time of my actual life. And I would get so many DMs that would be like, what man is paying for your, like, what man did you go there with that's paying for your vacation? Like, first of all, it's Colombia where everything costs like $2. Like, an entire vacation would probably be like $1,000 at most. But second of all, my chat, that's who, you bitch. My chat. Try to stay friends with my ex, and she kissed my friend. Yeah, so if you stay friends with your like ex situationship, ex, in general, you will have moments where you start getting with their friends and they start getting with your friends, and it's awful, and you really have to put up boundaries if you do that. There's no real such thing as like being like chalant and stuff. Not chalant. I meant to say nonchalant. There's no such thing as being like, oh, like it's chill or whatever. Like, I had a situationship that I tried to stay friends with, and we put up 0 boundaries. And it was mostly because of like, he was like, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. And I was like, okay, my bad. He's like, just because we used to have a thing, it's not that deep, it's not that deep, it's not, and I was like, okay, my bad. So, like, I didn't feel like I could bring it up to be like, hey, like, we need to, like, we need to have some, like, boundaries. So I never brought it up, and he never brought it up. And then next thing you know, we're getting with other people at the function, and then we're having, like, meltdowns, or, like, Did you just make out with my friend? I will kill you. And then it just like turned into like a horrible thing. So you either have to be like extremely mature, or, well, both. You have to put up boundaries and be extremely mature. So anyways, then as soon as I get home from Colombia, God, my nose is, like, crooked. Sorry. And it's not even that I'm insecure about it. I'm like, is my nose really this, like, broken? Who broke my nose like this? Just kidding. I know exactly who it was. It's my fuck-ass brother. What is this? What is this contour? This is a word. What did I just drop? Oh, my God. This contour is the worst I've ever seen in my life. Get it off. Let me try again. 1, 2. Yeah? Yeah, I'll be done in about 20 minutes. My sister wants to go to bed. Contouring my jawline. Caught on camera. One thing I learned is you really can't contour your jawline. Like, contouring your jawline really kind of only works for... Contour in general really only works if you want to take pictures or be in front of a camera for any reason. Otherwise, people will notice your contour and it's horrible. The most embarrassing time of my life was when people started pointing, hey, like, your contour's unblended, which was, like, very nice of them to do. Only your real friends will tell you your contour is unblended. You know what I just did there? You know what I just put contour on? My brow bone kind of protrudes a little bit. So I just put contour to make it look like it's pressed back a little bit. To make it look flat. Thought on eyeliner on guys? I love eyeliner on guys. I think it's so attractive. My mom said to me, I don't understand. We're eating dinner. We're eating a family dinner, okay? We're eating a family. Have you ever done shrooms, Carmevalence? I've never done shrooms ever. I would be too scared. I'm a sissy when it comes to drugs. But all my friends do drugs. I don't not all of my friends. Jesus Christ. Whoa. Holy snitch. No, not all of them, but you guys know who. I'm not judgment. I don't care. my mom, I'm eating dinner, my dad to the right, my mom in front of me. My mom's like, Carmela, I don't understand why you like such feminine short guys. At the family dinner, Mom. She's like, why is every guy that you like so feminine? That's not even true, Mom. I'm like, Mom, I was like, Mom, you just like really masculine. I was like, Mom, how dare you? At the family dinner, Mom. Be feminine and short. It's not even true. I don't even... I was showing my mom this guy that I liked recently. And she goes to his Instagram and she's like, oh my god, Carmela, are you sure he's not gay, Carmela? And she's like, what's your track record? Why is this your type? He was like a model. He has to pose like that, Mom, I said. It's like, Mom, he's a model. He has to be like that. It's like, well, Carmela, I don't know. This seems to be a pattern with you. It's like, Mom, I'm telling you, this is completely normal. He's a makeup model. Please. It has nothing to do with anything. At least your partner's dad didn't ask her that in front of you the first time you meet her. Okay, I need to watch the stream more regularly. I can listen to this stuff all night. You're welcome here anytime. I don't know who, but I bet his name is Josh. Hey, it was not Josh. Good heavens. Does your dad yell at you for your taste in men? No, my dad doesn't say anything about my taste in men. Well, actually, come to think of it. He does have things to say. I look so kawaii. I look so kawaii. I look so kawaii. I look so kawaii. No, nobody knows about you, Madden. Maybe my best friend. Well, two of my best, well, maybe 3 people of my life know about you. Okay, so, what were we talking about? Oh, so Colombia. So I was on such a dopamine high during that vacation. And then I'm like, when I go home, I need to genuinely prepare myself for like the absolute dopamine deprivation tank I'm about to go into. Like, for reference, in Medellin, there's legitimately endless like, this is the most slept on city. I don't know what kind of propaganda is taking place in America that it's more socially acceptable to go to Mexico than it is Medellin. I don't understand what is, like, everyone I know has been to Mexico and they're like, oh, you go to Colombia? That's dangerous, guys. I'm like, I'm even afraid to speak about Mexico. I'm afraid to speak about Mexico. I'm scared of Mexico. Like, I'm afraid to speak about what I would be afraid of in Mexico. But then, like, Colombia, honestly, like, the worst, like, dangerous, like, things of Colombia is the gorillas, and they are in the jungles. Like, they're hidden, and they're more in the rural areas. And they're not gonna, like, they're all, like, it's not like they're gonna, like, chop you into pieces or kidnap you or enslave you into, like, sex slavery or something. Like, not really. It's more, like, drug-based. And they're not really in the city. You should worry about being robbed, though. There is a thing, so if you go to Colombia to, I don't know, do something illegal, you will be in danger, for sure. Like, if you go to Colombia to, like, for the girls, you know what I'm saying. You go to the Colombia for the girls, you're probably gonna have a tough time, because that's where it gets into territory where you would be in danger. But if you're just going there to, like, vacation, I felt so safe there, except for, like, 2 instances where I got stalked. But you shouldn't be, like, alone. I was, like, alone multiple times. I went multiple places alone. I would go out at night alone. I would walk completely alone, like, completely alone, up and down the streets, like, dangerous, like, considered dangerous streets. I never, like, had any problems, personally. Not saying that anyone else wouldn't, too. It's not saying, like, what happened to me, how good it was for me was how good it will be for everybody, but it's, like, I just feel like it's not as bad as I've heard. I felt more safe in Colombia, the country, than I did in downtown LA. I felt more safe, like, in Colombia, like, at night in Medellin, alone on the street, walking around looking for food after the club, than I did in downtown LA or Queens, New York. But then you get, the bathroom incident. Well, the bathroom incident, I was with all my friends. I was with, like, 10 people. So the worst thing that did happen to me in Colombia was I went to the bathroom. I walked at a club. Melissa's, like, outside. I'm talking to Fine Shite. And then I was like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I walk in the bathroom and I see a guy in the bathroom, and I'm drunk. Like, drunk. And I'm like, oh my god, there's a guy in the bathroom. I went into the wrong bathroom, and I realized it's a co-ed bathroom. Excuse me. It's a co-ed bathroom. I'm like, are you kidding me? Who designed this? Definitely a man. But I'm like, oh my god, it's a co-ed bathroom. And you can guess what someone tried to do to me in there. And I was only saved because I punch, and I kick, and I bite, and I kill you if you touch me. And so I get away, but, like, that was probably the worst thing that happened. But that's also happened to me in America multiple times. So it's like, it's not like what people are worried about when they go to Colombia is, like, the cartel, which I would be worried about them if you go there for women. If you go there for, like, not to say the word, but, like, prostitution, if you go there for that. But if you feel, I don't think it's the environment for everyone, though, because you do have to be on edge. That is the truth. You have to be savvy. In Colombia, you do. That is true. I know I'm going back and forth, like, 1 minute I'm like, no, you're completely safe, and then the other minute I'm like, well, actually, be careful, you might get mugged. I don't know. If you're okay, if you're, like, chill in LA or New York, you'll be fine. Everyone there who liked Colombia was actually from New York, and they're like, this makes me feel like New York, but better. Thank you for the bit, Madden. Cartel. The cars do story time there. So I thought that you were gonna say Carmela does story time. Yeah, don't go get Colombian girls at all. Like, if you're going to Colombia as a man for the girls at all, you're cooked. You're already cooked. You're already too far gone. I can't save you. You've already basically been like robbed. You're so cooked. If you're street smart and savvy like that, then you'll be fine. But I'll say, this is what I love about Colombia. It was the best time of my life. First of all, I felt the most beautiful I ever did. I got my eyebrows done. I got them microbladed because I plucked my eyebrows to death when I was 13 and destroyed them. So I got my eyebrows microbladed. Natural. It looks so natural. You would never think I got you never think they're fake, which they're not. You would just, I mean, they just did such a good job, you just wouldn't know these eyebrows are kind of fake. You can get, like, all kinds of procedures. Like, do not get waxed. That's what I learned. You cannot get waxed in any country but America. Do not get waxed in a South American country. I swear to God. That is stupid. But you can get things like laser, you can get hair treatments, you can get facial treatments, you can get acne treatments, you can get like so much for like nothing. You can get teeth treatments, like you can get teeth pulled, you can have if you have dental work that needs to be done, I just go there, and I'm gonna go there and get Invisalign because my doctor in America messed up my braces, so I'm gonna go fix my teeth with Invisalign. And then my retainers are broken right now, and like you can just have so many procedures there done for cheap, and they do such a good job in my experience. Anyways, oh yeah, lashes. I got like a full set of like wet set. I got a whole hybrid wet set, which in America is like anywhere from like $175 to like $300. It was $50. It was like $40 there. My eyebrows in America would have cost like $700. Here, I mean, in Colombia, they cost $100 total. Total. That includes the touch-up appointments. Anyways, so, first of all, so I felt the most beautiful I ever had, because you can get just you can get your hair dyed. They have the best, better than America, hairstylists. Like, you will, like, Brazilian blowouts, keratin treatments, am I saying that right? Okay, you can get, like, if I ever go blonde, I'm going there, because everyone had the best blonde hair there I've ever seen in my life. Cheap. For like $20. Okay. But, so first of all, you're beautiful. Second of all, the city is beautiful. It's the most beautiful place, like, city-wise. In, like, apocalyptic movies, like Last of Us, where the city just like has all the greenery in it, and it's like, oh, that's so pretty, like all the trees are growing back in the city. That's how it is in Colombia. It's the most beautiful place. The food will heal you, because it's like, it's real food. Like, you'll have real food for the first, at least I did. Like, I could feel such a difference. Like, eating food that's not processed was crazy, and you could get huge meals for like a couple dollars. Like, the luxury that was to eat like that food, like, cheap, like the food was so cheap, and it was like so healthy, and my skin was glowing. The fruit, you'll have fruit that like you never had before. Then there's clubbing, because I'm obsessed with partying. Then you go clubbing 24/7. You just go to the clubs 24/7. I love partying. And then you get to live in like a luxurious Airbnb that's cheaper than your house at home. A cheap Airbnb with like security. And oh yeah, you don't have to tip, and if you do tip, they're confused with anything. And when you do tip, they're like, oh my, you like, you're God. Like, they treat you so well. They go, like, yeah, and, oh, community, you could develop a community of people who, like, love you and take care of you so fast. Like, we had like someone's grandma in our kitchen, like, oh, she just wanted to like teach us how to make arepas. Okay. It's like so nice. Like, she just wanted to like us to know how to do it, so she came to our house and taught us how to make arepas. And like, once you meet one person and become friends with one person, then you know like everybody there, and everyone's so nice to you and kind. Everyone was so nice. I don't know why they were so nice to Americans, because Americans were treating them like trash. I literally asked one of my friends there, I was like, why are you guys so nice to Americans if Americans are treating you guys like trash every day that you breathe? Like, the Americans that Colombia attracted were degenerate psychos. Whereas, like, people coming from Europe, they don't have, like, you know, all of the conceptions there that, like, Colombia is so dangerous, so it just attracts, like, pretty normal people. Colombia attracts pretty not normal Americans, maybe the worst Americans. Like, you have to be a little bit crazy to go to Colombia. If you have the conceptions that America has about Colombia, you have to be a little bit crazy. So it was only attracting crazy Americans. So I asked my friend, I was like, why are you guys nice to us? Because, like, if I met someone and I had all the experiences that you guys are having with Americans, and if I met an American, I'd hate them. He's like, well, you guys tip us so much. We love you guys. You could give them directions and they give you money for it. We love Americans. They just give us money. And I was like, oh, like, you guys just tip us so much. We love you guys. I was like, okay. The only Americans that were like goated that I met there were Texans. They were from Texas. I love Texans. I'm feeling a little famous. My comment is stealing your like on the recent IG post. Are you serious? Wait, what's your username? Wait, what was your comment? You just sounded like a rap song for a second. Tip culture PMO too. Oh my god. God forbid you click no tip on your $10 Starbucks drink now. They just took my order. Like, you know what the tip is going towards, by the way? All of them. So if you give them a $2 tip, that's being split among like 4 people who are working there in that moment. Like, and then the cashier looks at you crazy, and then like, oh my god, like, what do you want me to do? Like, the drink is already $7. This is like my treat. I'm treating myself right now. I'm not treating you. My worst tipping story. Oh my gosh, I don't have time. My sister has to go to bed. But my worst tipping story was when this lady at a restaurant never gave us the receipt. Because I don't tip in cash. I tip through the receipt because, well, now I carry cash on me, but I just never carry cash on me. Personally, mostly because when I was carrying it on me, it kept getting stolen. And I just didn't want to, I was just stressed about, cash stresses me out a little bit, so she never gave us the receipt. And then, so I'm waiting there, and I waited there for like maybe 20 minutes, and she just kind of left the table. By the way, we had already paid for the food. We like tapped her credit card on the thing, and it never gave us the like tip thing. And she's like, I'll be right back. And I thought that she was going to bring us a receipt, so I wait 20 minutes. And then she like comes back, and I'm like, hey, like, are you going to bring the receipt? I asked that. And you know what her response was? It was deranged. She got so loud. It was IHOP. I should have expected this. She got so loud, and she was like, y'all can leave after you didn't tip. Like, and she said it so loud. And everyone in the restaurant looks over at us, like, confused. I'm like, girl, they're not even judging me because I didn't tip. They're just confused why you're yelling over here. Like, I was like, it was so weird. And also, she was rude she was an awful waitress. Like, if I wouldn't even have tipped her. Because I was like, no, I'm gonna prove to her. Who I was eating the food with, he was like, do not tip this girl. She's awful. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna tip her and make her feel bad that she was so mean. That was me. Idiot. Fucking idiot. Now, at this point, and I've noticed a lot of waiters, or like just people who are tipped, if they assume that you're not gonna tip them, they will just be rude. Like, if you look like someone who's not gonna tip them, if you're like using coupons, which I was using coupons, I don't care if I get the food for free through a coupon, I will still tip. Like, I don't know what she thought I was gonna do, but she was like, but now I'm like, I've noticed like waiters like expecting me or my friends not to tip because they think that, like, you know, we look like we're not gonna tip, so they'll be rude in like preparation for us not tipping, I guess. And that's happened a lot, and I swear that sounds maybe a little crazy to think, but I think that's been happening to me a couple times. And like, well, I love proving people right. I actually am not the type of person to be like, I'll prove you wrong. Well, except for that one time. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm no more Mr. Nice Girl. If someone's a rude waiter, I will not tip. Well, there's never been a time where I did not tip someone. I would just tip them lower. If a waiter was like super rude, I would just tip them lower, but never nothing. Because I am a little bit scared of conflict, to be honest. Also, I get paid through tips. So anytime there's someone like tippable, I feel like a karmic guilt not to tip them. Like, people tip me on Twitch all the time. So it's like, even at the Starbucks, I do tip like $2.29 for my drink. Because I'm like, well, I kind of feel like people already tip me. Like, if I like the person, if I like the cashier and I think they're nice, I'm gonna tip them because that's what people do to me. I feel like, And I also don't believe in karma. I'm not like, oh, what comes around goes around. I believe in karma to an extent, like in a version of karma. I'm not like, oh, if I don't tip this person, then someone's not going to tip me. I don't believe in that because I've seen horrible people have amazing lives. I've seen really stingy people make a lot of money. It's just, you guys rub off on me because you guys are nice, and you guys rub off on me, guys. You know what? It's you. You guys make me a better person. I'm curious. I assume it's close to midnight for you. Yeah, it's midnight exactly right now. I'm putting on makeup because I'm about to go film a YouTube video with a friend of mine. I'm gonna finish the YouTube video with him. Karma is just a scam to rich people to tell poor people. I'm telling you. Because you know who, the only people I know who believe in karma are poor. When I meet like rich, awful people who have great lives, they don't believe in karma. The fuck? It's only like poor people that I know who are just like giving and giving and giving. Like give the shirt off your back. And then one day I will be rewarded for it. And it's like, is this propaganda? Because all you're doing is just, like, giving away everything that you have, and then you're left with nothing, and people just abuse you for it. Like, it's really sad. I don't really believe in karma. Because Karma in the Ghetto Part 2.
Karma in the Ghetto Part 2.
Luckily, I mean, I hope we're not going back. Guys, I opened my phone, I was gonna, like, I was gonna post my location on Instagram when I was in Baltimore, and I was looking for Gay Street Baltimore, because that is a thing. There is Gay Street Baltimore. If you didn't know, there's a Gay Street Baltimore. That, I'm not joking. So, I pull out my location looking for Gay Street Baltimore, and it just says, the ghetto streets of Baltimore. That's a location on Instagram? Okay. What's the YouTube video gonna be about? God knows. I do not know. I can't ruin it. It's not my YouTube video, it's Josh's. But, I'll come out with the YouTube video soon. DW, guys. K Street is wherever you're at. Shut up. No, it's not. I'm not gay. How many girls did I kiss in 2025? Let's see. I counted. Just 8. Okay, guys, I'll talk to you guys. No, I'm hitting the gym and then I'm gonna go to filming a YouTube video. And it's not a date at all. If I had a date tonight, don't you think that I would be a little bit happier today? Don't you think I would be in a better mood? But I'm not. Look at me. Look at my face. Do I look happy? Do I look like I have a date tonight? Do I look happy enough to have a date tonight? Okay, I'm getting off, I swear. Okay. Okay. Huh? Huh. Okay. Okay, I gotta go. Love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. I will see you guys on Sunday. Bye. Love you guys. Hey, she's gonna break in the door. Okay, goodbye. I love you guys.